Can I lose my earnest money when I'm buying a home? Yes, the seller has a right to keep the money under certain circumstances. If the buyer decides to cancel a sale without any valid reason, and they don't stick to their timelines, then the seller could get some of their earnest money back. So you have to be careful when you're writing an offer out there today. In today's days and times, there's so little inventory. There's so much competition that when you're writing an offer, you're trying to waive contingencies so that you can win the bid. You need to be super, super careful, because if you waive contingencies, you could lose that loophole to get you out of a contract. So make sure when you're buying a home that you keep that inspection period in there. One way to do that is an as-is rider, which gives you the opportunity to do your actual home inspections, and you're not going to ask for anything unless there's a big defect, so you still would move forward unless there's something majorly structurally wrong with the home. But this would at least give you the opportunity to do an inspection, to learn everything about the home. And then once you learn everything about the home, if you want to move forward, great. If you don't want to move forward, you don't lose your earnest money. It's important that if there's an appraisal, whenever there's an appraisal contingency in every contract, usually if there's a mortgage involved, of course. And if there's a mortgage involved, there will be an appraisal contingency. And that means that that property has to appraise to that price. If it doesn't appraise to that price, then you as a buyer and lender have a right to go back and try to renegotiate that sales price. If you can't come to terms and you can't come to agreement, that would be another reason for you to get your earnest money deposit back as well. And if for some reason you're getting a mortgage and something happens, for instance, you lose a job or you catch COVID or something really, some kind of hardship happens, and you're not able to get that mortgage for some reason, that would be another loophole where you could actually get your earnest money back without having to lose it. So there are a couple of ways designed to protect the buyer in a contract, typically, so that you're not losing your earnest money. Keep in mind, though, if everything goes well and you have your dates, you have to meet your dates by your inspection dates and your mortgage contingency dates. As long as everything has gone like it's supposed to within your date time, you would be fine to be able to close and not lose your money. Obviously, it'll get applied to your closing costs, and it'll get applied to maybe your down payment as well. If for some reason you don't have a valid reason and you want to pull out of a contract, and there's no reason why, no contingency, that was protecting you, then at that point, you could lose your deposit money. So keep it in mind. You want to have those contingencies in your contracts to protect you throughout the process. Should you have more questions and you'd like to reach out to me, my email is lori@teamgabriel.net. You can check out my website for some of this information as well. You can go to my YouTube channel, and my website is teamgabriel.net. Thank you for listening.